The internet is calling it a DCP mass exodus. The claim is simple, that Rigathi Gashagua's party, DCP, is collapsing, that leaders are abandoning the ship, and that William Ruto has finally landed a decisive blow.
Mimi ni wa chama kipi? UDA president wangu ni nani?
But is that what's really happening? Or is it another manufactured political illusion? Tonight, we separate noise from reality. If you love this kind of content, go ahead and like this video and subscribe. Now let's get to the video. The story begins in Sagana. You see, whenever president wants to summon Mount Kenya leaders, to be specific, Mount Kenya West, Sagana is the chosen ground. And yesterday, William Ruto was there. Most of the faces were expected. UDA loyalists, two-term converts, political regulars. But one face shocked the entire country. Nyeri Governor, Kahiga. That single appearance ignited the hashtag DCP mass exodus.
DCP hakuna pahali inaenda. Hiyo ilikuwa moto tu ya manyasi tumeizima. Hakuna pahali inaenda.
This meeting at Sagana was not accidental. For the last 2 weeks, Rigathi Gachagua has dominated Kenyan politics on education, on accountability, on school placements.
The issues I raised, and I want to be very clear, is that all children in Kenya deserve equal treatment.
In politics, momentum is dangerous. Leaving Gachagua unchallenged for that long was not an option for Ruto. Sagana was not a policy meeting. It was a counter-narrative operation.
So that like in the past 2 weeks or so, he's occupying the media, headlines in newspapers. I mean, politicians love attention, and Gashagua is a master of that. The whole country is now focused on one man.
You see, in the week leading up to Sagana, something interesting happened.
We cannot feed our people on slogans without a strategy.
Moses Kuria, quote unquote, returned to the president.
Nimejaribu kutumia formula zote za watu wa wanta mkushida kura. There is no way.
Juja MP Koimburi repositioned.
Hii chama ya DCP ni chama ambayo tulikuwa tumeiheshimu, lakini siku ya leo nataka kuambia Wakenya tujihadhari kwa vyama za utaperi, vyama ambazo zinaundwa na watu wa siasa ambao walitimuliwa kwa serikali.
MP Gathoni wa Mushomba started talking things that do not really make sense.
Lakini ninafurahia sasa kazi inafanywa. Na mimi siasa zangu zitaishia hapa. Barabara ikitengenezwa, hiyo ingine tuachie Mungu. Wewe unaniambia ati sitachaguliwa 2027. Una uhakika gani hata wewe utakuwa hai?
The pressure intensified on governors.
When will this political persecution end for me?
This was not organic movement. This was political herding. And the goal was clear. Create an image of a Gachagua who has been abandoned. Political insiders are saying that this Sagana meeting has left a lot of political casualties. And at the top of that list is Kimani Wamatangi.
Mungu habagui. Na Mungu ndiye anajua njia ya kila mtu na yeye ndiye hupeana baraka.
It is said that the order that came from above was, Kimani Wamatangi, you need to attend the Sagana meeting or else. Kimani Wamatangi being Kimani Wamatangi, he dared them to do the worst. Soon after, his business in Nairobi faced demolition.
Wamenifanyia haya lakini akili bado niko nayo.
From that alone, you can tell that this Sagana meeting was a do or die business for the president. Ruto had to show strength against Gachagua no matter what.
Ule deputy wangu wa zamani nilitengenezea yeye barabara ikafika kwake. Si ndio? Kwani barabara ya kwenda kwa Rigathi nani ametengeneza?
So, let us go back to why you clicked on this video. Kahiga, why did he attend the meeting? Here is the key point. Showing up is not the same as surrendering. Kahiga is a political survivor, careful operator, a man who understands leverage.
UDA president wangu ni nani?
He gave the president presence, but he refused to give him loyalty.
Na ningetaka niwashukuru watu wa Nyeri na viongozi wote ambao walichaguliwa. Mjue niko pamoja na nyinyi katika safari hii.
And it is safe to note that this governor is a very clever governor. Whenever the president shows up in Nyeri or anywhere in Central Province where governors are showing up, he always shows up.
Nichukue nafasi hii, Your Excellency, kwanza ni wakaribishe wageni wote wakianza na wewe. Najua wewe kila siku tukionana na kuambia unakawia sana kurudi hapa. Unaenda unazunguka kuwa ukija mara nyingi.
Does not mean that he has vacated to president's side. You see, at Sagana, leaders were pushed openly to say the phrase two-term. Governor after governor complied. But Kahiga didn't.
Sasa hao watu wako wote, hebu angalia pande ingine. Hao wote wamesema wao ni two-term. Hebu waambie vizuri hata wewe uko wapi?
Instead, he kept repeating one sentence. What are the people saying?
Four-term ni yako. Ya President Ruto ni gani?
Ya President Ruto ni gani?
That was no defiance. That was calculation. Here is the truth that many miss. You cannot buy a Kikuyu politician. You can only rent one. Mount Kenya leaders do not command voters. Voters command leaders.
You remember 2002? We told Uhuru, our own, to fuck off. Yani sisi watu wa Mount Kenya, hatufuatangi wanasiasa. It's wanasiasa to fuata us. That's our norm.
A leader from Mount Kenya can kneel in Sagana today and be rejected tomorrow at the ballot.
In case Gachagua or Uhuru gets back with Ruto, that doesn't guarantee that sisi watu wa Mount Kenya tutarudiana na wewe Ruto. No.
Mutahi Kahiga knows that very well. So let's be clear. All those MPs you saw wearing UDA attires, may it be t-shirts, may it be scarves, may it be the cape, they had to do that because legally or according to the constitution, they are still members of UDA. And that does not change until 2027. If they dare vacate today, even those who are moving around with Rigathi Gachagua, if they dare move officially to DCP, they're going to force a by-election. And that is not something that they want to do. So, Mutahi Kahiga wearing the way he wore does not mean that he has joined UDA. He's a member of UDA. That will change in 2027.
Rais, yale mambo yamebaki Nyeri, ukikamilisha mimi nitasema two-term.
Ati mtu akuje hapo aseme Kasongo one term must go, ati ndio rafiki yetu iharibike.
And talking about the battle between Rigathi Gachagua and the president, the government wanted a win. They wanted headlines. They wanted to puncture Gashagua's momentum. But momentum is not broken by meetings. It is broken by results. And on that front, nothing has changed.
Yeah, I was looking at today's newspaper. The headlines there is about number of people who used to work with Rigathi Gachagua and have now left. When I look at Rigathi Gachagua, I look at the fight. Nobody puts up a stronger fight today against William Ruto than Rigathi Gachagua. Show me one and I'll work with him.
The last 2 weeks, politically, has belonged to Rigathi Gachagua. Sagana did not change that. Mutahi Kahiga did not betray anyone. And so, the so-called mass exodus is just another attempt to manufacture confidence where it does not exist.
If you think Gachagua is not presidential and therefore he will not oppose you if you are Ruto, think twice. If you are Kalonzo Musyoka and Matiang'i and the rest, and you think Gachagua will not run, think twice. This man is a man on a mission. Rigathi Gachagua is a man on a mission. His eyes are fixed on the presidency. And the people like Gachagua, when they fix their mind on something, is like William Ruto. You will not stop Gachagua by making noise and reacting to what he does.
Come 2027, Mount Kenya will decide. It is not Sagana, it's not the money, it's not intimidation. The people will decide.
Somebody has called me this morning and has told me, Majuis, inakaa Ruto is back in the mountain. Angalia venye watu wametokea. Nikamwambia, we live with the people on the ground in Mount Kenya. In Mount Kenya, Ruto is an equivalent of a devil equivalent, my friend. Huku wa mama wakisema nduru kwa sababu yako, my friend, you are done and dusted. Na kwa sababu hawelewi, let me put into perspective ndio elewe. Look at all the MPs, all of them in the mountain who are relating with Ruto. My friend, wanadharauriwa huku mlima kuliko siwarage. Wanadharauriwa kuliko siwarage. Juzi hata 2 weeks haijaisha, mama mwingine anaitwa sijui Muthoni, Ram Women Rep, alienda kuongea Murang'a sijui tuta, my friend. Alisaidiwa na military. Angengorewa meno kwa madhabahu. Madhabahu angengorewa meno. Look at all the MPs rating with Ruto here in the mountain, my friend. Huku hawezi ongea. They are hated to the core. That one should tell Ruto that huku hata urukaruke, my friend, even 10%, it will be a miracle.
Subscribe.